live and set up and ready to go. I wanted to read you my latest junk journal book that I've been working on, and I finally got finished. It's basically a draft for a book in real life in the future, but I've been working on the different ideas for a while. I just wanted to put something out that was about self-healing. So here we go. The Healing House Junk Journal. The self-healing class. All healing is self-healing. And that's my quote from my self-healing class, basically. Welcome, healer. You can heal your stories without reliving them. Healing perspective. Professor Peter Frankuch from the UC Santa Barbara once said, "The goal of spiritual hypnosis is to go inward, contact one's inner mind, convert one's shadow, and bring out one's spiritual advisors. My self-healing techniques aim for the same outcome." As he further noted, it is our own human aspects and mentality that serve as the catalyst for the changes in our nature. The healing equation. The square root of trauma is symptoms over location plus sensation times rotation, which equals transformation. The healing process. 1. Location. Where do you feel the emotional energy in your body when you're upset? 2. Sensation. This is the subtle emotional energy stored in the body. Healing involves finding and attending to these sensations. 3. Rotation. The process of interacting with the sensation, perhaps through movement or inner dialogue and other ways with our imagination, to create a change. And that leads to 4. Transformation. Emotional relief, heightened wisdom, and a sense of joy and love, accompanied by a shift in perspective and much clearer thinking, as well as accessing your inner higher mind much easier and better. Now, trauma involves events that overwhelm the system, leaving emotional wounds. Traumatic stress is much more intense than everyday stress, often freezing energy in the body. This energy gets trapped, becoming unconscious, but surfacing as symptoms and behaviors that influence our well-being. Trauma responses often manifest as self-harm behaviors, leading to more emotional dysregulation and health problems. But body-based approaches like introception and tracking body sensations behind the emotions offers a tool that promotes self-awareness and control. Being able to process them is what control means. Symptoms, often called emotions or fractured parts of ourselves or energy, manifest as emotional flashbacks, nightmares, or chronic stress. These symptoms can even affect physical health and lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms. If unresolved, they deepen over time. The symptom path. Healing is the process of turning dark emotional matter into golden nuggets of wisdom. Symptoms are trailheads. They signal where healing is needed. By observing and labeling these sensations, you can detach from them and gain a broader perspective, which fosters emotional freedom. Each symptom transforms into another gem in your inner treasure chest. Healing as an energetic process. Certain things weaken your energy, such as stress, fears, society's conditioning. On the other hand, nature, music, meditation, and movement strengthen and recharge your energy batteries. When energy becomes stuck, though, in the body due to stress, healing occurs when it's released and allowed to flow freely again. This release may manifest as tears, laughter, stretching and hearing little cracks and noises and pops when you stretch and move, or even physical movement like sighs, deep sighs, and exhaling and burps. It's all energy. Activities such as Qigong, which charges your energy body, yoga helps you stretch into your new self, walking in nature, healing green, and drinking water, which is like liquid energy, all help facilitate this energy flow, this healing process, flushing out stress hormones and flushing out toxins. So it's essential to nurture yourself during the healing process with self-care, rest, and self-love. Some kind of movement, plenty of water. Activate your energy after you are heart-centered and grounded for best results. Self-healing insights. All healing is self-healing. Releasing stuck energy allows it to flow, which opens up access to your inner wisdom. You can best tap into this wisdom by asking questions, pausing, listening, and being open to guidance. Just notice what comes up. Self-healing is about tending to yourself, much like a nurse carefully monitors a patient's vitals. It's a continuous care and attention to your own emotional and physical well-being. Healing involves moving and integrating stuck energy by relaxing both body and mind. When the body's energy is unblocked, wisdom that was previously hidden becomes accessible, and transformation begins. This energetic shift can't be forced. It often happens subtly, unnoticed, until we reflect on our progress. Energetic and somatic neuro-linguistic programming, healing, happens through compassionate observation and playful imagination. Use visualizations and guided imagery to allow stuck energy to flow. Your body and mind respond to the love and attention you give them, allowing for relief and transformation. Learn self-healing in 5 steps. 1. Identify the problem. 2. Rate your subjective units of distress level, or SUDS level, on a scale of 0 to 10. How distressful is this problem? 3. Apply a self-healing technique for a few minutes. 4. Access your inner wisdom. And 5. Go back and reassess your SUDS after you're done. Also put the date and keep track. Healing occurs even before you're fully aware of it. When you feel your energy rise, notice where you feel it. Give it a SUDS score. Continue with self-healing technique steps. Go through the steps one by one, and by the time you are done, your SUDS score has gone down. But you may not be aware of how or when that exactly happened, and that's okay. That's pretty normal for most healing sessions. Just enjoy feeling the relief and feeling better. Now you can think clearly again. about the issue that got you activated. Research has shown that sensory mindfulness, such as introception, helps to widen the resiliency zone, or the RZ, increasing stress tolerance and supporting emotional recovery. Sensory mindfulness practices, such as introception, can expand an individual's capacity to cope with stress, allowing them to remain in or return more easily to a state of emotional balance, or in the resiliency zone, during challenging times. The community resiliency model teaches individuals to track body sensations, also called introception, to manage stress, anxiety, and trauma, providing a self-regulation tool that can enhance emotional control without the need for traditional therapy. Individuals who use it become more aware of their body sensations, which aids in self-regulation, stress relief, and emotional balance. Introception is a body-based sensory mindfulness technique. It is simply the awareness of body sensations, and it is central to emotional regulation and can help individuals manage stress, trauma, and addictions because introception techniques increase emotional regulation and resilience. The skills of resourcing and grounding, which involve identifying comforting sensations in the body and focusing on bodily support, empower individuals to regulate their emotions and return to a state of calm during periods of stress or distressful emotional flashbacks. The healing mindset. Stay grounded and compassionate and curious. Treat yourself as your wellness project. Embrace creativity, joy, and the support of higher guidance. Healing yourself first enables you to show up for others. When you raise your frequency by feeling higher emotions like bliss, love, joy, gratitude, more often, it is easier to reconnect with your purpose and move towards your goals with a sense of flow. Practice tips. Start small by pretending you can send healing energy to your heart. Then imagine sending energy to other areas of tension in your body. Allow your imagination, your love, and intention to guide the process. Healing is not about force, but about intention and allowing energy to flow where it is needed most. Healing essentials. Healing involves intention, imagination, and collaboration with your higher self. Pay attention to subtle body sensations and allow them to guide the transformation. Techniques like somatic experiencing and introception can help you attune to these sensations, allowing the body to relax and heal without getting into the mental mind and the story behind all these issues as well. Now, healing makes space for creativity and it raises your emotional vibration. It allows you to reconnect with the present moment and imagine a renewed future self emerging. In this renewed state, ask yourself what you need. Write that down and take small steps towards that vision. Practical steps for healing. Begin by identifying what to heal. List 90 to 100 emotional issues or conflicts and practice your healing tools daily for 5 to 15 minutes, targeting one item each day. Over time, you'll experience profound shifts. Imagine clearing one emotional issue today, and now imagine clearing one issue a day for 90 days. The post-healing state. Once healing has occurred, the post-healing state is the perfect time to reflect and integrate the lessons learned. In this relaxed, expansive state, ask your inner mind for guidance on the next steps to care for yourself. Take small, aligned actions and allow your growth to unfold naturally. Final thoughts. Healing is an energetic process that begins with intention and ends with transformation. By attending to your inner sensations with love and compassion, you invite wisdom and renewal into your life. Trust in the process, practice daily, nurture yourself, and watch as your energy shifts towards a higher, more expansive state of being. The quotes are from an article published online in 2020 called The Community Resiliency Model, a pilot of an introception intervention to increase the emotional self-regulation of women in addiction treatment. It was written and produced in the International Journal of Mental Health and Addiction, journal number 19, pages 793 to 808. And here is a graphic of the resiliency zone that was mentioned in the article and in my little healing notes book here. So in the middle is your resiliency zone, where normal life's ups and downs, charges and release happen in life. But when something traumatic happens, we go out of our resiliency zone. We go way up here in a high zone. We go way down here in a low zone, up and down. And sometimes we get stuck in the high zone, which would mean stuck in edginess, irritable, mania, anxiety, panic, anger outbursts, and pain. It means we're in pain when we're stuck in a high zone. And sometimes we get stuck in a low zone, depression, sadness, isolated, exhaustion, fatigue, numbness. So we want to use self-healing techniques to help us get back into the resiliency zone and also get back there faster and make us more resilient, which means we're able to bounce back faster. So that's our goal. And that's my little self-healing book. I called it The Healing House because every page was like a little room in the house. And I wanted it to be all my thoughts and what I've learned about healing and my favorite technique, which is the somatic experiencing introception, called other things in neurolinguistic programming. But I think it's just the blend of that. And we'll talk more about that in the future. And that's it for now. Thanks for listening.